Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has warned that independent media outlets represent a threat to the WEF's Great Reset agenda that the global elites are working so hard to implement. This is a huge problem for Trudeau personally, because he understands that his days as a free man are numbered. And when the global elite fail and the WEF falls, he will be held to account for his various crimes. According to the son of a WEF co-founder, Pascal Najadi, key figures are cooperating with prosecutors in the crimes against humanity case against the global elites, and their diplomatic immunity is about to be revoked. With mass arrests on the horizon, no wonder Trudeau has become more desperate and erratic than ever before. Before we dive in, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and join the People's Voice Locals community to join our incredible community and support the channel. Trudeau would be forgiven for thinking that he's had the year from hell. Cratering poll numbers in Canada have followed a series of deeply unpopular authoritarian moves by his Liberal government, including freezing bank accounts and using unconstitutional powers to trample on patriotic Canadians, expressing their right to protest his tyrannical COVID mandates. Then Trudeau's wife left him for reasons not dissimilar to the reason Melinda Gates chose to divorce Bill.
It's not one thing, it was many things. But I did not like that he'd had meetings with Jeffrey Epstein. He was evil personified. I had nightmares about it afterwards.
That's right. Justin had been fraternizing with pedophiles again. Why did everybody hear about Melinda Gates' version of events, but nobody heard what Sophie Trudeau had to say? Because Justin has been following in the authoritarian footsteps of his biological father, Fidel Castro, by muzzling the Canadian press and eliminating freedom of speech in the once proud democratic nation to our north. With the people rising up against him and prosecutors circling, Trudeau has never been so desperate, and it shows. Earlier this week, he tried to blame everything on the conspiracy theorists, while pining for the days when Canada only had 1 or 2 TV stations that could be completely controlled by the government.
There is out there a deliberate undermining of mainstream media. There are the conspiracy theorists, there are the social media drivers who are trying to do everything they can to keep people in their little filter bubbles, to prevent people from actually agreeing on a common set of facts, the way, the CBC and CTV, when they were our only sources of news, used to project across the country at least a common understanding of things.
How about this for a common understanding of things?